What up, YouTube? It's your man, Vinny Chase. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're gonna head out to the north side of Rio de Janeiro, okay? Now that's not really a tourist zone. So I got my man Alex with me. He grew up out there, and I have placed his information in the description below. Now let's go.
Now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
Vincent Chase. Brand name recognition.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Now before we get into the thick of it, we're gonna stop off and say hello to Alex's mother. She still lives up here, so we're gonna stop by her house, check her out for a little bit, and then we're gonna head on over to Morro Faz Quem Quer, okay, which is a favela here on the north side. Alex, as usual. I got my new guy here. What's your name, man? I'm sorry?
Mark.
Mark the man.
Hey, we are in colégio, bairro de colégio, north side of Rio de Janeiro. Come at Cristiano's house.
Yeah. Now, remember in the Santa Marta tour, he said that the people kind of build their houses themselves. So he's telling us that his mom and his stepfather built the house that we're in now. One of the girls I met, she said that she feels like the north side is safer than the south side because the south side attracts all the tourists and that attracts somewhat crime.
But
so she said she felt safer on the north side than the south side.
No, north side it's not too safe no, bro. Because if you walk on the street, you know, some guy they can steal you.
Yeah, okay.
They still can be scooter.
But of course,
scooter
yeah,
stuff.
but of course, if the cops get these guys, they are dead.
Done.
Now we're about an hour north of the South Zone, okay, in a town called Madureira. Now, what makes the South different from the North is that the South is usually controlled by one gang, okay? So there's not a lot of turf wars going on there versus the North. There's three different gangs that are kind of on top of each other, okay? So that makes it a lot more dangerous, and it's definitely not a tourist zone.
Here it's complicated because they have like three different gangs. So they have a
Comando Vermelho.
Yeah, so they
TCP.
have a favela over there, Jorge Turco. They have Faz Quem Quer over there.
Faz Quem Quer,
and
right.
Para over there, the other side.
Okay.
So
CV,
different
TCP,
favelas.
and militia.
Huh?
All right, CV, TCP, and the militia.
But here they don't have militia. There's
Okay.
TCP next to the metro station where I told you about
Sure.
where my friends live.
Uh-huh.
And over there, most of the time they have war, so change all the time, you know, the gang. So you need to be careful, you know, to go there. Because, for example, you go there today is CV. You go there tomorrow, it's TCP and oh shit.
Yeah, okay.
So you need to be careful. And Faz Quem Quer over there, it's CV gang. So most of the time it was CV gang. So. You know.
Good story.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
absolutely. Yeah.
Vamos. Now, before we get up into the favela, we've kind of got to keep in mind that there was an incident here recently that involved, some shootings of some officers, all right? So things are a little bit tense when it comes to unfamiliar faces being up in the favela, right? So that kind of goes back with our original 3 rules when visiting a community like this, right? Number 1, you want to always take a local, somebody that lives there that can show you how to walk and move through the community, right? Then number 2, you'll want to spend some money, like use the services, shop at the shops, eat at the restaurants, okay? And then number 3 is that you only want to take pictures and videos when you have consent, like when you actually have permission, okay? Doing that without permission can put you in some really serious situations, all right? So keep those in mind whenever you visit a community like this.
To think about it. He works here, he was dead next to the favela because he got the wrong street how, bro. So he probably was doing something bad there.
Yeah.
You know, and the drug dealers recognizing him. I don't know because it's strange. I saw the interview.
Find out the true story, you know? You can do some journalism, you know?
For sure.
Now we stop off into the store to grab some drinks, and the other guy that we're with, Mark, he wants to get some candy for the kids. And I think that's something that we should probably add to our rules about a community like this, right? Because you don't usually want to give money to the kids. So instead of that, you can give them a treat like candy or whatever the case. And I think that's a really good thing to do when coming into a community like this, just having something for the kids if you're not going to give them a couple bucks. You know what I mean? And the reason you don't want to give money to the kids is because you want to support the community initiatives directly. Like you want to give your money directly to services and programs that are going to benefit the community.
So like I said, my mom, she lives there. I used to live with my mom. And I walk it, you know, everything here to go to the favela.
Sorry, excuse me, sorry. Now, Alex doesn't actually live in Faz Quem Quer. He lives on the South Zone in Santa Marta, okay? So we're gonna meet up with one of his childhood friends to walk us through the community, because that's rule number one. You always wanna take someone that actually lives in the community that you're visiting, okay? Now, as we're walking to meet up with the guy, we get the message that he's not actually gonna be able to meet us and that he's gonna send someone else to meet us, which has me a little nervous. I ain't even gonna lie, because now here we are walking through an unfamiliar territory with an unfamiliar person. So the guy that's walking us through, his name is Nicholas. He is a resident here in Morro Faz Quem Quer, and he seems to be a pretty cool cat. So here we are. We're just gonna go ahead and trust our lives with Nicholas.
So in the past they had the baile funk here, bro. The favela party was here, but now it's next to the pool.
Makes sense.
It's better next to the pool.
So during the morning, you know, you can go swim. They close the pool midnight. Eles fecham a piscina meia-noite, né?
Yeah.
They close the pool like midnight, and then they open like 7 a.m. and then everybody can go swim, you know. So imagine it during the holidays.
Yeah.
You know, like many kids at home, they like swimming, you know, because the beach is really far. And their parents, they work a lot, you know, 8 hours per day or sometimes more. You know, most of them, they don't have father or they don't have parents.
Now, as we first walk up in here, they got like a nice little community center with like a barbecue area, a football court, and even a swimming pool because, you know, there's no beaches up here. So, and it's hot. One thing I always really admire about coming to communities like this and really just traveling in general is how everybody is so connected in the places that I visit. Like, you know, it's really like a village. Everybody walks past each other and says hello, and, you know, it's real neighborly, and like they borrow sugar and shit. Like where I'm from, I have a neighbor that moved in 3 years ago, and at the time of publication, we still have not spoken. I don't know, it's crazy. It's just not like this where I'm from. All right, guys, let's just take a pause right here, okay? And let's pick up at the front of the favela in the next video. Peace.